Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Crafty Concepts with Erin. I'm Erin and I'm here today to show you the In This Together collection from Close to My Heart. This collection is absolutely perfect for documenting all the craziness that happened to everyone in 2020. So this is the coordinating sticker sheet, and I love the stay at home, saving the world one nap at a time. How cute is that? Miss your face, quarantine, and then all these word stickers on the bottom. I love this. This special is going on through the month of March. You can purchase individual components or the whole bundle for a discounted price. This is the coordinating stamp set that you can get. And then they have these cute little enamel dots that have all of the corresponding colors that match this paper pack. Let's take a closer look at all the pattern papers. So you get 2 sheets of each and they're double-sided. So if you didn't like one side, you could use the other. This is a classic kind of floral spring pattern here. And on the other side are kind of like hobbies, things that maybe you were doing during this last year. So this next one is a classic stripe paper, and on the back is a bunch of just kind of words that would kind of pertain to maybe what a lot of us were doing. But I love that classic stripe for sure. And then this one's my favorite. Who doesn't love the mask? I know we all have mask selfies, right? And I love that sapphire background and then this clover green with the little pluses on it. Super, super cute. And then we have kind of a classic grid style paper on one side, and then the opposite side is polka dots. And check out that cute little strip at the top that you can cut off and use as an accent, the little toilet paper rolls. This is the lemonade color. It's got a nice tone-on-tone stripe, diagonal stripe with little coffee cups going across the top. And then the opposite side are these speech bubbles. Now this would be super cute. You could cut those out and use them as accents on a page, or you could definitely use it as a pattern paper. And we definitely cannot document 2020 without talking about toilet paper. So we've got toilet paper on one side and these sweet hearts on the other. So definitely really versatile. And if you get the entire bundle, you will get a whole stack of cardstock. This is the grape, and then we have lemonade, lagoon, and then the sapphire. And then this green here is clover and white, several shades of each. And if you don't already know, Close to My Heart cardstock is two-toned. So on one side you get the lighter shade, so it's like 2 colors in one. So I have a snapshot of my husband and I taking a very rare nap during the middle of the day. That like never happens. So I'm definitely going to use this sticker, Saving the World One Nap at a Time, because it's a couch and we're on the couch and it's just perfect. So I'm starting with a sheet of white daisy on my VersaMat here, and then I've cut this heart paper down to 8 by 10, and then this other pattern paper is 4 inches, and I think I'm going to tear it right about here. I'm just going to tear this towards me, and I'm just being careful. I don't want it straight across. I want it to have kind of a rough edge just to add some extra interest. I only have the one photo, so I'm going to center that on sapphire cardstock. But before I adhere my layers, I'm going to add a little bit of sapphire ink around the edge of all these, both of these pattern papers. This is something I like to do quite a bit. It just finishes it off very nicely. And when we have a busy pattern on a busy pattern, I just think this extra step makes a big difference in kind of just giving it a break from one paper to the next. I'm matting my center photo on sapphire cardstock with a pretty wide margin. I want to add a little distressing. Along with being two-toned, the cardstock has a white core, so you can sand it and give it a cool distressed vibe like this. I went ahead and finished that off camera, and now I'm going to adhere my photo right in the center here. I think having that wider photo mat just kind of draws your eye right into the picture. I'm looking at the sticker sheet over off to the side here, and I see the title that says Stay Home, and I think that's perfect. So I'm going to put this underneath my photo, but it's not really standing out against that sapphire cardstock, so I need to do something to make that pop. I decided to use this fancy stitch bracket. I'm going to die cut a piece here, and then I was thinking of kind of putting this at the top and bottom. So I think it's going to look good. I'm going to go for it. So I'm just cutting this right across the center here, and then we'll tuck one half behind the top, and then I will tuck the second half on the bottom here. So now it just looks like one continued piece behind my photo. And yep, that's definitely what it needed to make that title pop. I think that looks a lot better. I do have a few other stamps. These are no longer available, but they kind of go along with what I'm doing. So we have this stamp that says there's no one else I'd rather be quarantined with. And I thought that was perfect for this layout of my husband and I. Both of us have essential jobs, so we really didn't miss a whole lot of work, except in the very, very beginning in March when everything was just kind of happening and we were both home for a couple weeks. And I feel kind of guilty saying this, but it was really kind of awesome. I know that wasn't the case for everyone, so my heart goes out to those who were negatively impacted during the year by everything that was going on. So you saw I added a little foam tape, and now I'm pulling stickers off of that coordinating sticker sheet. I thought this little potted plant was cute. It works. We're in the living room, and I actually have some plants in my living room, although you can't see them in the photo. But then we had the TV on, and this little house works perfect because we're at home. It says just chillin', and that's exactly what we were doing. So that works perfectly. I'm using a little Tombow liquid glue to adhere my title. I do like to use the clear glue for small titles and embellishments like this, because if it squishes out the side, it dries perfectly clear and you will not see it. Definitely a plus in this situation because it's very difficult to get glue on these tiny letters and not have it squish out somewhere. So we'll just get this tacked down. Using tweezers is really helpful too. It keeps your hands a little bit cleaner. I love having a sticker sheet like this. I mean, this layout is coming together so quickly because I've got my title, I've got my embellishments, I've got everything right there. So very convenient. And I'm just going to kind of create a diagonal line with my embellishments from the upper left-hand corner down to the lower right. And that just helps kind of draw your eye across the page. I popped up that couch. Now I'm going to pop up this TV just to add a little dimension. And we'll just overlap it there. I like it when my clusters are kind of touching. It just makes everything feel cohesive, like it belongs there. So we have this little torn piece of paper that we tore off the edge of our strip, and I didn't want to waste it. So I'm cutting out this cute little book here, and there are books and this little coffee cup on the sticker sheet, but I'm going to save those and just utilize this pattern paper here. So I went ahead and got that fussy cut off camera, and I'm just going to use a little glue and layer these up in the upper corner. I feel like these are all things that would be in the living room, would be reading books and maybe drinking a cup of coffee and my little potted plant. So I just kind of like how we're creating the feel of the scene. And of course, we want to add a few of our little enamel dots here. So I'm thinking I like the kind of these lagoon colored ones. And I'll put 3 on this side. They're small, medium, and large. So you have 3 different sizes kind of graduating. So that's kind of cool. And then we'll repeat 3 up in this upper corner. And they're not really standing out very well on camera, but they definitely look good in person. I glanced over and noticed one more sticker I just had to add. It says currently hibernating. And I thought, yeah, that works. That's perfect. So I'm kind of repositioning those enamel dots, and I'm going to cut or put these stickers down in this lower corner here. And I really don't need a whole lot of journaling on this page because it was kind of self-explanatory with the embellishments. We're just taking a nap. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. I will definitely have some more layouts featuring this paper pack to share with you later in the month. And be sure to check down below. I'll leave a link that'll take you to all the options for this collection. Again, this is available just through the month of March. So if you have tons of photos from this crazy year, then you're probably going to want to add this to your collection. Here's some more videos I think you guys will enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.